My name is Emily Carter, and 3 months ago, I received a phone call that completely destroyed everything I thought I knew about my family. It was a Thursday night. I was studying for finals when my phone rang. The caller ID said Dad, but when I answered, it wasn't my dad's voice. It was a woman. A woman I had never heard before. She said in a cold and shaking voice, "Emily, your father isn't the man you think he is, and you need to hear the truth before it's too late." Then she hung up. My heart started racing. I tried calling Dad immediately. No answer. I tried calling Mom, straight to voicemail. I tried again and again, but nobody picked up. Something was wrong. The next morning, I went home. I walked into a house filled with silence and tension so thick I could barely breathe. Dad was sitting at the kitchen table, his eyes red, his hands shaking. Mom stood behind him, not looking at me. When I asked them who that woman was, my mom's face turned pale. My dad whispered, "Emily, there are things about our family you don't know, things we tried to protect you from." I demanded the truth. He refused. That night, I heard my parents arguing loudly behind their bedroom door. I only caught one sentence from my mom. "If she finds out, she'll never forgive us." The next morning, my life fell apart. A letter arrived. Not an email, not a text. A real, physical letter, written in elegant handwriting I recognized instantly. It was from my grandmother. The grandmother I was told died when I was 7. The grandmother my parents said never wanted to see me. The grandmother my dad said was dangerous. But the letter was dated 2 weeks ago. She was alive, very much alive. And she wrote to me. My hands were shaking as I opened it. Inside was a long, heartbreaking message. "Emily, if you're reading this, then I finally found your address. I've searched for you for 12 years. Your parents kept you away from me. They told me I could never contact you. But you deserve to know the truth before it's too late." I felt sick. I confronted my parents again, holding the letter in my hands. My dad's face turned white. My mom burst into tears. Then Mom whispered the words I will never forget. "We lied to you, Emily. She didn't abandon you. We abandoned her." My grandmother apparently had raised me for the first 7 years of my life, while my parents struggled with their marriage. She loved me more than anything. She took care of me every day. But then my parents wanted a fresh start, a new life, a clean slate. And in order to do that, they cut her out completely. They moved me far away and told me she refused to visit me. They blocked every attempt she made to reach me. And when she wouldn't give up trying, they told me she died. I screamed at them. I cried until I couldn't breathe. How could they erase the only person who truly loved me? But the nightmare wasn't over. At the bottom of the letter, my grandmother wrote, "Emily, your father hid something from you, something he took from me, and you must get it back. It belongs to you." Attached was an old golden key. I didn't recognize it, but my dad did. He lunged toward me, trying to grab it out of my hand. I stepped back in shock. He shouted, "You're not going to her. Not now, not ever." My mom tried to hold him back, crying uncontrollably. That's when I realized the mystery woman who called me that night was my grandmother, and my dad knew she was trying to reach me. He knew the truth was coming, and he was desperate to stop it. I left that night with nothing but my backpack, the letter, and the golden key. 2 days later, I used the key to open a small storage unit registered under my grandmother's name. Inside, I found boxes filled with photos of me as a child, photos I had never seen before. I found journals, letters, and even drawings I made for her. She kept everything. And in the last box was a sealed envelope with my name on it. I opened it and found birth documents. Real ones. Ones my parents had hidden. Documents showing that my grandmother had been my legal guardian until I was 7, that she had custody of me, not my parents. My parents had taken me illegally. They hid it. They lied. They ran. And they built an entire life on that lie. I spent hours sitting in that cold storage unit crying into my hands. Everything I believed about my childhood, every memory, every story, was a lie controlled by 2 people who were supposed to protect me. My grandmother found me later that evening. She hugged me so tightly I could feel her shaking. "Emily, I never stopped looking for you. Not even for a single day." I cried into her chest like a child. Now I live with my grandmother. I'm rebuilding my life, slowly, painfully. My parents still call. They still text. They still try to convince me they did what was best. But I know the truth now. Family isn't who claims you. Family is who never stops fighting to find you.